Good afternoon, children. Today we are supposed to discuss the topic who will take care of my old parents. It was not completed in the previous class, so I'm going to share my screen so that we can just finish or we can just learn the explanatory part of some of the branches of this mind map. Decision making we have done. What we have to do, this basic needs of old parents, this also we have done, that they need all these things, time and this time, physical health, time, physical help. When they grow old, they are not capable of doing all the work alone, so they need a person to help them in their regular work, like bathing, clothing, massaging their head, combing, all these, eating food. So they need a person for help. Clothing, they have sufficient money by this age, and sufficient clothes they have collected from their young age till old age. So clothing, they have number of clothes with them. Still they need some alteration in the clothes. They need some tailoring work, so a person is needed to assist all these things. Now food, they cannot cook as their physical health is getting down, so for fooding, they need a person who can cook food according to their growing age. Shelter, they can live with the family. This is the easier option. Children choose for old parents to take care, that they will stay with us. Medical facility they need, because by growing age, the diseases also grow. The body parts get deteriorated by the time, so medical issues happen. They need get medical assistance. Peaceful environment they need, because from their young age, from their childhood to young age till they get married, they have struggled to complete their profession, to get their job, to learn various skills. And after that they get job, get married, they get their children, and they had they give lots of time for all these, building family and paying the responsibility of all these posts in the office as well as at home. So during old age they need peaceful environment to rest. That is the proper time for rest in their life. So we need to take care of that also. Moral support, whenever they grow old, their relatives and their friends keep losing their friends and relatives. So at that time they need moral support from the family, uh, that do not worry, nothing will happen to you, you will be safe, we are there to take care of you, don't worry about all these things, this is nature. But till death is a nature cycle, it happens with everyone, but you don't worry, we are there with you. All these things, they need support from the family. And if I have discussed two options, that I will take care of my old parent, and my family will take care old parents. So in that case, if my family, in a family, both the couples are working, so how the time management will be there in such family. Like for job, 8 to 10 hours they need. For Then what will happen, my husband 1 hour and wife 1 hour, means after going to the job office for 8 to 10 hours, they'll not get enough time to sit with their old parents, so they will divide the timing, that 1 hour I'll give to my old parent, and 1 hour my wife or my husband will give to my old parents. Then they will designate some duty, my parents and kids will also sit with the grandparents for 2 hours. They can share stories, grandparents can tell stories to them, and all these type of engagement. Indoor games they can play with their grandparents. So kids are also getting some job when grandparents are there at home. And homemaker duties, if wife is working, she has to do all home household work, like not all clothing, washing utensils, mopping, all these are done by helpers when a lady is working. So at least the cooking job is in her favor, and she has to do it, because in most of the families in India, children and old age people, they want and they like food cooked by female of the family. So in such case, when time management is there and we have to work with the old age parents in a family, so we call guest monthly, because once in a month, because they don't have much time to spend time with the guests, so they in their diary they make timetables, and they put their priorities where to spend more time. And then guest also comes under priorities. In our Indian culture, we love to meet each other, we love to spend time with our relatives and friends. So we call once in a month, we list them in our routine. And celebrations also, there are many celebrations in our country like India, so we give time in celebrations as well. And if there is some emergency in a family, like old age parent need to go to hospital, and or any of the family member meets with accident or something, so in that emergency case, the timetable needs to be changed, because this in this case, in emergency, we need to give at least 3 to 4 hours a day. So they're here, the guest, the celebration, they get affected. And the basic things which we do, like all these things, we cannot leave. So where we have to manage, we have to manage here at this point, guest and celebration, to give those time to emergency situation. And our friends, they don't do much formality, but we need to meet our friends monthly. And relatives, in most of the families, we don't live in native city, so we have to go to native city once in a year, because in a year or after 2 months or 3 months, it's not possible to go from distant place. And kids schools are also running, so we cannot skip the school routine also. So once in a year, in summer vacation or any big vacation that happens in such places, people go to visit their relatives. So this is how they manage. And in such case, the old parents also assist them, or they need to keep a full-time caretaker for old parents if they want to go to a native place to meet relatives or to meet in-laws, like this. So this is the time management when both the persons or the couples work together to get the financial support for the family. This is what, and next day we will discuss this time management, and when single earning person is there in a family, how this time management and the duties towards the parents and kids changes according to this basic things. We will discuss it next class. That's all for today, explanation part. Now we will discuss it. Okay, I'll stop sharing it. And now when the children will come online, we are going to discuss all these things. I think today children are not well, rainy season is going on, maybe they are on leave today. So I'll post this video on my YouTube channel so that they can see it and they can understand what was the topic I wanted to discuss. Rest is okay. Take care, all of you. Keep studying, keep learning good things, and add stars in your personality by learning many things in your life. Jai Hind. Stay blessed.